Welcome back, everyone. This is working with colored pencil and the color wheel. Now, we already finished the yellow in the previous video, and I went ahead on my own, worked with the yellow and, with the blue and the red. So with the blue and the red, I did the outer hue, then I did the tint, which again is white, the tone, which is gray, and then the shade, which is the black. And when I'm adding the tints, tones, and shades, I still add the original hue back into that just to make it more lively and saturated and that intermixing of the two. Main thing is you want to see 3 different steps or 4 different steps in the process of how the colors change with the tints, tones, and shades. So next we're going to do now our secondaries. Secondaries is going to be the orange, the green, and the violet. Now, if you have these colored pencils, which most of you probably will, go ahead and use that. If not, you're welcome to make your own secondary. And the way you make a secondary is just by mixing the primaries. So this would make then my orange, for example. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the same method I've done before. I'm going to color the entire pie slice. This is the orange area. I'm working with a light hand. And I'm trying to be consistent with the way that I have the lines going in the direction, cross-hatching, but allowing the lines to be so close to one another that you don't see the line marks, you just see continuous tone buildup. Okay. And then again, the outer hue, I can go ahead and start working a little bit more in depth to really get that nice saturation of that outer hue. Since I'm pressing more to go fast also for the video, I am holding my pencil closer, if you notice, and it's allowing me to have a little more pressure just for sake of time to pull the medium a little bit more into the tooth of the paper and allow us to have that saturation quickly. If not, you're welcome to just build it up, taking your time by holding the pencil in that other direction. Okay, so next I'm going to add the white. Now I noticed my white colored pencil, it does take off from the other medium. For example, say I was working with black, it pulls I guess said black or blue, it pulls the medium onto this, it receives it well. So I have a sheet of paper here on the side and I just move around the white just so that it kind of removes all the medium that was on there before the color. So it doesn't affect my next artwork or my next paper tone or colors that I'm working with. Okay, and again, I'm pressing hard to kind of build that medium up very quickly, or that level of tint. Really nice peach color. You can go ahead and add the medium back on, again, very lightly. If you are using computer paper, printer paper, the white may not show up as much, and that, again, that's okay if it doesn't. Just still apply it. Okay. Then we're going to, with the shade, the tone. The tone is the gray. Working very lightly. This is actually a very relaxing process. I believe you guys will have fun working with this because all you're doing is you're just coloring in these shapes and mixing color. We don't get to do that as often. Lots of times we're rendering something to completion or measuring and proportion and so forth. Okay, next I'm going to get my black now. I'm trying to hold very far away so the black, again, isn't very powerful or dominant. And it's good with colored pencils to work very lightly first and then continue to build up. Right now it looks very similar to the gray, so that tone. So we're gonna keep on adding some more blacks. Okay. I'm going to continue with the green next. Again, this is a secondary color. Then I will work with the violet color, and I will go with the same process, building out the entire pie slice and then adding the tint, tone, and the shade. And then I will start another video for our last tertiary. Thank you.